He came into the first grade late in '87, and he was only a 17-year-old and played a couple of games in. And we were sort of in a rebuilding phase because we'd lost the '86-'87 grand finals, we'd been in them, and we're looking to get some young players in, and he came in with Michael Goyser and Tim Wine and a few of those young fellas as part of the rebuild. And I guess the rest then is history. He went on and played in 10 grand finals and won 6 premierships. So that was the start of the relationship.
First thing I think of Steve is he was dedicated to what he had to do, so that's more than one word, but he was just dedicated, enthusiastic, and he was just a great person to have around the club.
Stephen was a really strong player, and he would have loved to play today because he loved the physical stuff and the contested football, and he was the sort of player we needed because I thought we were a little bit fancy in the way we played, and we needed to get down to basics and play a little bit harder. So that was the conversation we had, and he didn't know a lot about it, to tell you the truth. He came from a rugby, soccer background. He didn't have much of a clue about positioning, but he just saw the ball and he went and got it, and away he went. I think he went to Teal Cup or whatever it was, under 17s for the ACT in Tasmania. And when he came back, I asked him where he played. And he said, I played down the middle in the back, just near the main bloke there. And I said, you mean half-back flank? And he said, yeah, I think that's what it was, yeah. So he was playing rep footy and he wasn't too clear on the positions, but it didn't make any difference. That summed him up because he just loved the game.
He had a beaming smile and he always seemed happy. I don't know what he'd done, but he was always happy. So we'll find out one day. But his enthusiasm around the club was just infectious. Even for the older players like myself and some of the other guys I played footy with, they just thought even though we were dragging along at the end of the packs, he just seemed to drag everyone up because of his enthusiasm. It was very infectious. He was hard. He was a very physical player. He took a lot of pride in his fitness and his condition. But when he came through, he ran hard at the ball. He was very fair. But obviously, if someone was in his way, he would go straight through them. He would no doubt apologise after the game, But he was fair, very fair, but very hard. And he was a pleasure to play football with.
To win 6 premierships is a pretty good effort, and a Mulrooney medal, and be drafted by North Melbourne. I think he's done pretty well, and I think he deserves to be in it. It's fantastic to see someone like that get the recognition.
I think Stephen as a person is one of the best people I would have met, and I've met a lot of good people and still see a lot of our people from particularly Queanbeyan. But Stephen was just a gentleman and just a great guy to have around.
Congratulations, well done, and I'm really sorry I missed it, and look forward to catching up with it.